Hi, I had a request for Rachel, also known as Texas Quickstep, and I'm going to play this banjo that I just got back from my friend who put a nice hairy goatskin head on it. It's a Mark Horowitz old-time banjo, Atlas pot, carbon fiber neck, but I've been wanting to play it. I've been gone with my other banjo, and so let's might as well do this with this tonight, because it sounds cool. Okay, so this is in the key of D. It's in a double D tuning. Please excuse, I might have to go back and remember where I am, because this is not a tune I've taught before. Let's hope I don't and ah and have to go back too many times, but let's see if I can figure out what I do and keep it consistent so it won't confuse you too much. So starting, I'll go ahead and play through it once. You can hear how it sounds. You should familiarize yourself with the tune by listening to some versions on YouTube or something, or iTunes or something, or whatever you got. Rachel has a low part, has a high part. There are some parts that are similar in both of those parts. So you'll need your banjo in double D tuning, and remember that this is your 1 chord, your D chord. This is your 4 chord. It's a G. This is your 5 chord, an A. Except you're not really going to be playing this version of this 5 chord. You're going to be playing this note a lot to imply that, and sometimes this note with your pinky. That's all I'm playing is that one note there. So let's see if I can figure out how to teach this. So on the fourth string, you're going to start with a hammer-on, and then just sort of a ditty that doesn't necessarily ring out your strings, but now the next thing that's going to happen is you can leave this finger on or take it off. I don't care, because you're going to need it to do a pull off in a minute. I do my pull offs down, not up. I don't know why I just did an up one. So then we're going to do a drop thumb. Ideally, you're going to try to go for hit the second string, and your thumb should come down to rest on the 3rd string when you do that, and then pull off on the 3rd string. So remember that a drop thumb is not this and then reaching for the string, but your hand coming down together as a unit. You're playing, now my thumb is not playing a note, right? But it's coming down to rest on that note, and then it's pulling off. And then that's you're hitting the 4th string and pulling it off, so you got okay, moving on. So here we're going to go, we're moving to this G part, so we're going to go hammer on your 4th string at the 5th fret, and make a ditty, a ditty that doesn't make too much noise, and then make your nice G chord, and you can kind of arpeggiate that, which means play each note separately, only it's a strum, so it's like, instead of a strum where they're all together, you're moving your finger across, yeah, so it's a bum ditty. So that's, so far we have. Okay, moving on, 3rd line. So 3rd string, hammer hammer it on at the 4th fret, and then diddy. And you might as well leave that finger on too, because the next thing you're going to do is a drop thumb on the 1st and 2nd strings. So remember, your thumb comes down on your 2nd string, you're playing your 1st string, and then your thumb plays your 2nd string. And then you're going to hit the 3rd string and pull it off. So, open 2nd string, open, 1st string at the 2nd fret, and then if you want to emphasize this a little bit, you can make this D chord, nice little triangle at the 5th fret with these 2 fingers, and then your index finger goes. You don't have to, you can stick with that if you prefer. Okay, then we start that part. So here's what you have so far. Okay, now we do it again. But we're going to end it differently. Instead of going go bum bum bum, okay, bum diddy bum. And I think I do something to get back down there again. Okay, so at the end we're going to go bum diddy bum, and when you're ready now to go into your B part, you're going to have a leading note that's just your open 1st string, and then nice arpeggiated chords. And you don't have to do the ditty, you can just go. Okay. So start with your D chord, then your G chord. Now move you're either going to have to, if you want to make this full chord, then you'll do this with your pinky, or you can do that. Or your choice. But regardless, that should sound familiar because it was in the first part. Hammer on, diddy, drop, thumb, pull off, and then or. So you end it just like you end the A part. So I'm going to play it again and you watch and see if you can kind of integrate those things, and I will try to notice in myself whether there are things I do. I suspect I'm leaving a few little niceties out that I will try to add in. Okay, here's one thing I left at. Bum diddy bum pull off. Instead of bum diddy at the end of the first time through the A, instead of going bum diddy bum on that, I go bum diddy bum pull off, which is helping me get back down to here. Time you won't do that because you're going into the B part, not into a repeat of the A. So we went bum diddy bum. So here's what I do to get back from the end of the B into the top of the A again. It ends on this bum diddy bum, and you could just play bum diddy hammer on diddy drum da 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 bum. Okay, but instead you'll go bum diddy pull off hammer on diddy da. So pull bum diddy. So bum diddy, play your one bum diddy, but instead of playing a second bum diddy, just gonna go pull off, and then you're ready to begin the A part again. Okay, I know that was a little bit confusing, and I apologize in advance if it confuses you. But at this point, and as jet lagged as I am, I think that's about all I'm good for. Good luck.